I ain't gonna front. I never thought a webcam would make me second guess my FX30 and my 874 as my usual setup for this type of content. But this Yolocam S3, yo, this the truth. Let's talk about it. So first I want to say thank you to YOLO for sending this out to me. All my words are my own. This is not sponsored, but they did send this out for a review, and that's what I'm going to do. Now, this is the Yolocam S3, a 4K 30, 1080p 60 webcam. Perfect for streaming, whatever you're going to do in this type of situation where it's a static shot that you just need in a home, wherever you are, that you can hook this up to a laptop or whatever like this. This is the camera that you need. I'm telling you, there's no other need to purchase a bunch of other lenses and cameras. This is the closest I've ever seen any webcam come to a mirrorless look, for real though. But let's keep going. I'm excited because I love technology and I just love that. This is $199, but let's keep going. Let me tell you a little bit more about this. It's at a 1 by 1.3 sensor size. It's a CMOS. It has an f-stop at 1.85. It has 3 types of autofocus. We're going to get into that a little later. It has an amazing app that lets you control everything: the sharpening, saturation, contrast, exposure, ISO, shutter. It has color grading, special features to man, I'm telling you, this is dope. But let's get back. It's plug and play. It has a foldable magnetic mount. It's USB 3.0 for Mac and PC. It has a 4x digital zoom that you actually can use. There's no overheating, so you don't have to worry. You can just keep creating. All right, so we got that out the way. So now let's see what's included in the box. The Yolocam S3, the magnetic mount, the USB-C to USB-A cable, the USB-C to USB adapter, and the product manual. And you have a 1/4-20 at the bottom of the mount, so you have the ultimate mounting flexibility. Now you're looking at it right now. You can't tell me that this does not remind you of a mirrorless camera. It does not look like a webcam. I've shot scenes like this with my actual camera. You know what I'm saying? So this is a great look for the price of $199. That's what got me bugged out, you know, that for the price and what it offers, there's just no need to have to purchase an expensive camera and expensive lenses to do this type of content. Now, if you're out there shooting music videos and movies or stuff like that, that's different. But for this type of content, sitting at home, talking headshots, product reviews like this is perfectly more than capable to do what you need to do. Also, before I forget, at checkout, make sure to put WeShootFilms to get your limited time discount, all right? All right, let's get back to it. But let me show you the software right now. All right, so here we are in the YoloLiv Compose software. Now we're gonna start off here with graphic settings. And when you start this, it'll probably be at 916 when your first time coming in. But all you gotta do is just move it over here. But if you are doing this type of content, just grab your webcam and just flip it on its side and you'll be fine. But we're gonna get back to 16 by 9. I got bars. We got the frame rate here. This is 30, 25, 30, 50, 60. Usually you're gonna deal with 30 or 60. So we have the image settings, and me personally, I have them set at this -5, 42, 47, 35. This is the dynamic range. These are all things that you just wanna do them to your liking, you know what I mean? But not usually. I don't like it to look too sharp. So right now I just got it at -5, and some people would bring it lower than that, you know what I mean? But you know, I just didn't. It is what it is. And then you got lens shading correction, which is gonna bring up the background and make it very more like bright. I don't like it like that. I don't think that's true to life. This is what I want it to look like. But, you know, you might like it like this. So if you like it like this, then, you know, by all means, keep it like that. All right. Then we got the focus. Now, the focus is what I love because there's three focus shots. You have the face focus is what you see right here. All right. You got autofocus single. Then you have autofocus continuous. Now, autofocus continuous, I mean, all of these, they're all good, but they're all for certain reasons. You know, continuous is what it says. It's going to autofocus continuously on whatever's in that square there. So as you see, if I place this here, it's gonna focus on whatever's within that square. And as you see, the autofocus is pretty dope. It's pretty snappy, you know what I mean? All right. And now autofocus single, if you don't know, whatever you focus at that point. All right, let me put it back. Let me set it back up. And now, no matter what, I'm gonna stay blurry because we set the focus up here. And so no matter what, that's what that is. Then you got the face, which is obvious. It's tracking the face. Now, I personally think most of the time this is what you want, the face tracking, because if you put it on autofocus continuous, you might have a microphone or something in the middle here, something in the front. Let's say this is your mic, and it might want to focus on this and not you. I don't know. It might want to compete, and I don't want it to. So I would say the best thing is to keep it on face, because even in face mode, as long as you replace your face, it focuses perfectly. And I can fully extend right to it, and it's going to focus to it. Look at that. Dope. But anyway, that's what I say. So autofocus, no problem. Now, obviously, your best quality is going to be where it is, right here. Now, it does go all the way up to like 90. All right, let me bring it back some. Yo, that thing's crazy. All right, this is 66. And look at the quality, though. For real, though. This is crazy. Me personally, I don't need it no more than 60 millimeters if I was. But this right here, it's dope. And remember, it's already kind of punched in because I got it at 60 hertz right now. If I were to drop this to 30, all right, and punch it in, look at that. And if this is too wide for you, just bring it in a little bit. There you go. I'm just saying, these are all the controls for you, man. But the digital zoom is definitely on point, all right? Then let me go back to I'm going to still go back to 60, though. Because when you're in this software, I'm telling you, 60 just looks better as far as the motion. I don't know what's going on. But when you're in OBS, it's fine. OBS or Streamlab, motion looks great. But anyway, you have the hotkeys. And now right here, you can have your hotkeys. You can turn on your hotkeys so you can create a number pad, like say number pad 2 on your keyboard. I want it to do that much. The number pad 3, I want it to do that much. You know what I mean? So you can set it all up. And if you want that, it's there. All right. Let's get out of there. Come back. And then we have the exposure. Now, ISO, I leave it down to 100. The lower the ISO, the cleaner it's always going to be. Even though this is pretty good and it does do pretty good with not handling noise. But, I find it ridiculous when people want to test the low light with just your monitor screen. I mean, it's not meant for that. Will it do it? Yes. I'm not going to do it. That's just ridiculous. Get a light. These things are meant to be lit. You're meant to be lit by a key light of some sort. Purchase a light and you'll be all right no matter what. You know what I'm saying? But yes, this does handle pretty good low light, but it's not fair when you're going to go just throw no light at it damn near and then get mad at it or something. So get a light. Just wanted to show you real quick. The low light on this is amazing now. Look, I have a little bit of a light over here. And look how it looks. This is how it looks. And the autofocus is still tracking me fine. Look at this. This is crazy. All right. And you got your shutter speed right here. You have your white balance. It's got auto, which is terrible usually. I say go with manual. I got mine down to 5300 Kelvin. I don't know what this says. It's another language. Then you could dial in your blues, your red. This is probably green, I'm assuming, and then down here you could also change your white balance if you needed to, make it more, like that, or make it more blue. See what I'm saying? But, me, I don't like messing with it. And let's say you did customize everything like you like it. In order to always have it that way, you come up here, save scene. I'm gonna call it test. And you hit confirm. And then if you go over here to scene, you can always see, I'm gonna go back to my usual, but then this would be the other one, which ain't that different because I already changed it. But you can save your scenes, you know what I mean? This is standard. See, look at that. Standard look ugly. And I want to bring it back to mine. So there you go. All right. So you got all of those controls. All right. And you got AI parameter, which I'm not going to get into. I don't think it's something you need, but sometimes I guess it works. Sometimes it doesn't. But it basically is going to tell you to go through a few prompts real quick and try to figure out what's the best look for you. But I still say it's best to do it yourself. And most of the time when you're dealing with video, you want to set your own parameters, yourself. And then we got this for color grading. And this is some extra color grading stuff. You can capture the image. Now it's just simple. Like, let's say you want to change, this light here, and you want it to be a little more less bright, less saturated. There you go. Or you want it to be that color, or you want it to be more on this, you can control different colors, different things in the scene, depending on what you want. So it's cool, and if you want, you can go into the professional mode, which gives you this web, which is also inside of DaVinci Resolve. Okay, so let's say we wanted to touch my skin up real quick, and we want to bring it over here, and I want this to look like this. See? It's just taking my skin tones and taking them, letting them correct. Do whatever you want to do. But again, this is for something that you got to be careful with it. It could be helpful, but if you don't know what you're doing, you can mess it up a lot. So you might not really need it, but it's there if you want it. And that's basically the app, and everything that it does. It's an amazing app. And I love it. All right, so now let me show you in OBS how you can still control it, even though you can't see yourself, which is a bit weird. I wish you could. If there's something I don't know, then let me know. But like right now, I'm in OBS, all right? And I'm gonna go to this scene here, and we're gonna open up the YoloLiv Compose, all right? But as you see, I will not be seen. It won't let me see it. It won't let me see. I can't see myself because OBS is using it, okay? But it still lets you control, as you see, it still lets you control anything that you need to do, for your scenes. So that's kind of cool. It still lets you control everything, you feel me? So that's dope. Now, what's the pros and what's the cons? 4K 30, 1080 60 with a clean, beautiful, professional image. You can actually shoot professional looking talking head content with this. Autofocus is fast and confident. And with the 1.85, you're going to get great low light results. Full metal build. With the YOLO Compose software, you get all the controls that you need. And if you need it, the advanced color tools are there for you. I find that the dynamic range is amazing. The digital zoom actually works. And at the end of the day, the plug and play makes it simple to use. But above all, the price and performance. At $199, you cannot complain. To be real with you, I've spent more money on a camera and lens to get this pretty much same look. But that's where we are with technology nowadays, man. You can spend $200 and come close to a $4,000 or $5,000 setup. I mean, that's crazy. Now, what are the cons? I would say it's software dependent. You know what I mean? Like, you need to be able to open up the software to change anything around. To some people, that could be a con. So I would have to mention that. No internal microphone. Personally, it's not a deal breaker, but I have to mention it, But it would be great to have some type of reference, even if it's low quality. It still would be nice. Digital zoom, great, amazing, but it is still a digital zoom. We rather see optical zooms, but I'll take this one. You did a great job at doing I don't know how y'all made it look this good, but it still is a digital zoom. this digital zoom is pretty dope. Come on now, you see this? You need a longer cord. The USB cord that it comes with is way too short. Please give us a longer cord next time. Now, I don't understand why y'all didn't do this, YOLO, but it really is kind of annoying. There's no way to turn this thing off. It's on all the time. Now, what really annoys me is no lens cap, no privacy cover, nothing. It's just out in the open. I never know. It just feels like someone's looking at me even when I'm done. So the only way to do it is to unplug it or face it away from me. But maybe next time. It's still dope though. Just annoying a little. I want to remind you, this thing is small. Look at the look that it's giving me. This is crazy, yo. This is dope. This is for you. This is the Yolocam S3. What would I like to see added to this camera? I think if they would add a few things, it would take this camera to the next level. Number one, internal recording would be amazing. If it's a little micro SD card, whatever way they got to do it, man, to record internally with this would be amazing. You know what I mean? To have an app to your phone, you know, be able to actually control it with the app on your phone. That would be amazing. But saying all of that, you know, you can't take away the fact that this camera can almost replace an FX30, FX3, A7 IV. Now, obviously within reason, you know, if you're doing things like this, I think it comes really close. I mean, considering that it's $200, if you're looking for something simple, plug and play, professional, that has a mirrorless DSLR type of look and has great autofocus, has great controls, this could be the one for you. I'm serious. Like, I'm going to do a lot of content now with this camera, especially if you're in a small room. If you're in a small room, this S3 is amazing. You know what I mean? Because it's going to make the room look bigger. It's going to give you more choices. It's cheaper. You can buy 2 of these. So you can buy 3 of these for what you would spend on a camera, lenses, and all that, and you still come out cheap and create a whole other experience. A wide angle, close up. This thing could be dope. You know what I mean? So I think there's no going around it. This is one of the best webcams I've ever seen, I've ever experienced myself. And if you're looking for something like this, you got to get it. But other than that, if you're interested in this, I'll leave a link in the description below. If you use it, there's no extra cost to you. It just helps out the channel a little bit. Other than that, hey, subscribe, hit the bell on the side so you get notified on time. And hey, check this video out. You just might like it. Be blessed. I'm out.